Oh, I love this theme music, Jeff.
Oh, man. It's stinging, too, man.
Oh, yeah. Hello, everybody. This is Keith Butler with my co-host, Jeffrey Lowe.
Yes.
And we're going to welcome you to The Hook. And we're here coming to you, as always, from the 6-Hole Studio. And we got our main man of sports, Leland Stein.
Yes.
What's up, Leland?
No. What's up, fellas?
We're going to talk a little basketball, y'all. I've been missing all the playoffs, man. I wake up and Jeff and Leland are talking about we in the conference finals. I'm like, what you talking about? I was just watching.
It's late May,
I
Keith.
know, man. I wouldn't. Look. I don't have ESPN anymore. I'm missing all the games.
Yeah, everybody has ESPN.
I
Keith.
don't have ESPN.
But everybody
Leland,
has it. Look,
Leland, did you hear me just say I don't have ESPN?
ESPN.
Nobody doesn't have ESPN. It's impossible.
I don't
It's
have it,
impossible.
Leland.
It Tell him again. It's impossible.
I don't
It
have
is impossible.
Well, look,
He's got it at home. He don't even know it.
Look. I've looked for it. Every time I go to it, it says I have to get a subscription. I'm not paying another $60.
There's no subscription for ESPN.
Well, how come I don't have it then?
Because I'm sorry. You know what? I forgot. Leland, we are in the high residential district over here.
See, we go.
You know, it's a golf course over here.
Here we go, Leland.
And they play the Rocket Mortgage
What's
golf
that got to do with
tournament over
ESPN?
here. And huh?
What's that got to do with me not having ESPN?
Well,
He has ESPN.
they charge you
There's
for
nobody
ESPN.
on the planet that don't have ESPN.
Right.
I'm telling you, man.
I think it's one thing that you and I agree with. No one on the planet. Did you hear the man?
Leland, quit laughing, man.
No one on the planet. He just can't find his ESPN.
I'm going
He
to
can't
it.
find it. That's it.
Leland,
He just don't know he has it.
listen,
He's got it, don't even know.
Turn that glass upside down,
every time
sir.
I go to it,
Turn the glass
they
upside
say I
down.
have to pay for a subscription. I'm not paying for it.
I
don't
wouldn't
know
pay
why.
for it because it's free.
Well, how come I can't get it? You know what? When we get off this podcast, you and I are going to take your fat ass and we're going to go in there and we're going to see if I have ESPN. Okay?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Then you
this
gonna come back.
is a podcast. That's why we are legally, we're able to use terms like fat ass.
Okay, well, I apologize, Mr.
Don't apologize yet, man. You don't have to apologize
I
yet.
apologize. When we get off this podcast, we're gonna go in there and we're gonna turn on my tube and we're gonna dig up ESPN.
Do you have a Fire Stick or something?
No, I don't have a Fire Stick.
You have regular TV.
I have regular cable TV with Comcast.
Regular what do you have, Stein? Regular cable TV with Comcast?
He's got Comcast. He don't even know.
He don't even.
He needs some glasses.
Okay,
Give him some glasses,
Leland,
Jeff.
look, when I go in there and show him,
All I gotta do is put this Uncle Nearest bottle up.
Listen, both of you mofos are gonna come back and apologize to me. When Jeff goes and I show him, both of y'all gonna owe me an apology. Anyway, I ain't got time for this. Anyway, let's talk about it.
Hey,
let's talk about
yeah,
it.
let's get that.
The only host in the history of hosts that don't have ESPN.
Right.
So you gonna play me like that, Stein?
Yeah. And he's about to talk sports without having ESPN.
I'm gonna listen, man. I'm not gonna. I told you I haven't seen the games. That's why I'm gonna listen.
He haven't seen a game.
I'm gonna listen to you guys talk sports.
No, he's just gonna listen.
Oh, God damn.
He can't even watch it.
Look, let's get to this.
He want to go
Let's
back to the
educate-
Phantom
let's
Foul
get-
and the Detroit
Let's
Pistons
educate
game.
our ESPN-less brother.
Yeah, ESPN lists. Thank you for saying that, Stein.
Anyway, so fill me in what's going on because I looked on my phone. That's the only way I'm getting the scores and finding
That's
out what's
right.
what.
He does have a phone.
I looked on my phone and I went into my sports app and it said that the Golden State Warriors were up 2-0 on the Dallas Mavericks, which I'm a little disappointed in. And that I'm happy that, the Heat and Boston are tied. I'd rather the Heat be up 2-0.
That's as of today.
I can't stand the Boston Celtics, okay? Anyway, so what somebody enlighten me on this mess.
Stein, you have the floor, Stein. Enlighten this brother. Shine his head for him, please.
Oh, here we go. Yes, enlighten me, Stein.
At one point, I thought Dallas could get to Golden State, and maybe they can, but it's becoming more evident as the game's down to these last 4 teams that they miss Hardaway. I mean, you just can't miss any major bullets, in your basketball arsenal and expect to win championships.
Right.
That's what I've always said.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to injuries, same thing with Milwaukee. Boston got lucky. Middleton gets hurt. I mean, a major clause, an all-star, and they just simply couldn't replace him. I mean, they did the best they could. Giannis was gracious. I mean, he sat there and said, "Hey, I'm not upset. You learn about basketball. We'll go home in the off season, and hopefully we can come back and get better, and hopefully we won't have no injuries because every year is different."
Yeah.
And he shouldn't be upset. You're right. Giannis shouldn't be upset. He did.
No, he shouldn't be.
Yeah,
but you know how your fans are, and people, he had to do more. Just like they tried to play hard. What they expect, James, to score 40 a game? That's not going to happen.
Well, me and Harden, I said maybe he should pass the ball once or twice a game. Maybe somebody else could get involved. But I didn't see it.
Well, he led the Milwaukee in assists. He's averaged about 10 a game.
Wait a minute.
Which is in the top 5 in the league.
No, he said Harden.
Yeah, Harden.
Not Harden.
James Harden.
James Harden. Yeah.
Yeah.
For
because he took a lot of heat with that Philly team.
Oh, yeah.
Lose. But they had injuries too, and it's tough. I mean, go ahead. I'm sorry, Jeff.
Look, when you said, Milwaukee, I'm like, wait a minute. I know I don't have ESPN. I hadn't seen the game, but when did Harden go get transferred to Milwaukee? I'm like, I'm really out of the loop, bro. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry, Stein.
I know nobody likes Boston. And if you're a Detroit Pistons fan, you got to hate Boston because them battles between Isaiah and Birdman were epic. I mean, it took us like 15 years to get over the hump. And then we had that one year where we finally had thought we had got over the hump. And then Isaiah threw the ball away.
Oh, my God.
But that's what makes it that much greater because most players, if they made a mistake like that, or teams don't recover. They fall apart. You said that was our shot. We didn't get it.
Yeah.
But that just shows you the heart and the determination of them bad boys. Them Pistons was a team like nobody else, led by a little man, Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
And they came back the next year and took it to them, smacked them up. 3 years in a row.
But it's like you said. When you lose a major part, it's hard for a team to continue. And their team at that point was still intact. So they knew what they did. They knew what they did wrong. What they had. They had a hell of a coach, man. I don't know who didn't love Chuck Daly. I don't care where you're from. The mafia don of basketball.
Oh, man. The don of basketball.
He and Pat Riley. If they weren't mafia, I don't know who was.
Chuck Daly was one of my favorite coaches, of course, because of the Pistons. But he also was probably my biggest disappointment as a coach ever.
Why you say that?
Chuck Daly.
Why you say that?
And to me, his legacy is always staying because he was the head coach of that dream team, and he did not go fight for his man Isaiah.
Oh, yeah.
He succumbed to Michael Jordan's psychotic wishes, because Mike just couldn't stand the Pistons because he couldn't beat them.
Yeah. And
he carried that over to the Olympics, and Isaiah was left off for one of the greatest, that team, that Olympic team, and that was just tragedy.
Yeah.
And everybody knows it was bull.
Yeah. I'd forgotten Daly was the coach of that team.
Right.
Yeah, but Daly did fight for him.
Yeah. Well,
Daly. And Magic.
Listen,
Magic was his best friend.
Well,
right. And they fell to the knees of Michael Jordan.
Well,
they just dropped to his knees.
But he was the upcoming face of the league. So, you give the guy what he wants.
Yeah, but you got the guy like Leland said, the dream team coach.
Yeah, but it ain't no excuse for Daly.
Right.
What Daly did. Daly should say, I ain't coaching.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Period.
Get somebody else.
Well,
exactly.
But Chuck saw it is his opportunity, like everybody else.
He did saw his opportunity
to win a gold.
And he threw the Negro under the bus. Who's the reason why he was where he was in the first damn play?
Yeah, but he didn't care. It was just like, hey, people. You know how people are. They'll be mad for a week. They'll be mad for a week and they'll forget it for the rest of their lives.
Stein, that's why
I said Daly always sustained in my personal eye.
You said he threw the Negro under the bus. Man. Stein.
Well, he did.
Well, he did. Okay, but we ain't here to talk about this. I want to hear about what you guys are thinking about these conference championships and where you think it's going to go.
You're going in and out. I can barely hear you. You're going in and out.
Who, me?
Your phone is.
Can you hear me?
Butler.
You got me now?
I hear you.
Okay.
Yep.
No, I was saying I want to find out what you guys are thinking about these conference championships, and who do you guys see in the finals?
Well, so far, I'm totally shocked by Golden State. I really am, man, because they had this kid, Wiseman, and I was thinking they were going to need the big fella, as they got toward the end and kept moving forward, but it looks like they don't need him. I mean, Looney's playing exceptionally well.
Oh, yeah.
And Golden State moves without the ball. I mean, everybody knows how to make those cuts. I mean, everybody can pass. I mean, Draymond is that Larry Bird, Pippen type point forward, small forward that's you rarely see in the league. Those guys,
Now you said it, point forward. I like that term is
right.
Hey, that's who he is. And
it wasn't many of them that have ran a team from the point forward position like Scottie Pippen did and Larry Bird did.
Mm-hmm.
But they have that Draymond. He just not spectacular scorer as they were. But as far as really running a team as a power forward or Draymond, he's the man there. I mean, if you really like basketball, he's doing all those kind of things that it takes to win. You get tired of him and his machinations and always messing with the refs.
Yeah.
But the guy he just does all the dirty stuff.
Yeah, he is a hell of a player. Like I said, I haven't seen much of the games. I caught a couple of them, but he is really one heck of a player, man.
And he's coming through for him.
Yeah,
especially
so
for
you got him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So here and Jordan Poole, Michigan, man, I've been getting notes from people around Detroit, folks. They giddy about Michigan because Jordan Poole is making them look good.
Right. Hey, especially when he starts, knocking down those threes also. And you got Wiggins and you got Thompson and you got Curry.
Jordan Poole is doing more than shooting threes.
Well, I know.
Man, that guy can go to the hoop. That's what shocked me about him.
Listen,
yes.
Y'all better hope.
Mr. ESPN less.
Yeah,
see, you missed out, man. You ain't seen Poole get to the hoop, man.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all better hope I have ESPN on my. Otherwise, y'all gonna apologize to me because I'm telling you, I'm missing out on a whole lot of stuff.
You need to call your cable provider if you don't have ESPN. Who's your cable provider?
I told y'all Comcast.
Well, you need to drop Comcast and let them know.
Well, wait a minute, I got Comcast.
What you telling him to shut up? He don't have one Uncle Nearest, just 2 minutes.
I got Comcast. I don't even have cable.
Listen.
And I got ESPN.
That's because you got a Fire Stick and it's jailbroke. Maybe I wasn't supposed to say that.
Don't say that, please.
Look, this is.
Well, no, everybody has them.
This is our fourth.
There ain't no secret.
Leland, this is our fourth episode, our fourth show today, and Lois had about as many shots of Uncle Nearest, so he's starting to
Oh, my God.
No, man. Come on, man.
You ain't fired him up a cigar? He got him a cigar?
Oh, man. No, I can't even smoke a cigar today.
Yeah, he can't smoke in the crib, man.
I don't have none anyway, so, hey. You got one?
So who you got? Who you got at the end of it all, Leland? Who's going to the finals and who's going to win it all?
Well, I'm thinking Luka he can't do it by himself, and they're gonna miss Hardaway. Brunson is giving him a hell of a game. Brunson has showed his blood. He might go get some money now.
Yeah.
So you got love to Brunson. Anytime brothers can get money, because he's playing good at a crucial time, and they need him.
Mm-hmm.
And especially Jason Key has always been one of my favorite people in the NBA. I know him personally. I like him. So I personally like him.
What did you think about his coaching job, though, the other day?
Oh, he's done every way to me. He's been a winner. He took a sorry-ass New Jersey franchise and took them to the NBA Finals twice.
Mm-hmm. No, but I'm talking about the Dallas.
Have y'all forgotten that?
Did
New
he
Jersey
hold?
went to the finals?
Yeah, I haven't forgot that.
I did.
Yeah, but you know what? Well, he was. That's when he was a player.
He ESPN. We can't help it, man.
I like that
He's gonna be
term.
missing a lot of stuff.
ESPN
Dang,
list.
y'all. Dang.
Hey, wait a minute, ESPN list.
Y'all breaking my heart. Man.
Hey, Stein. I'm talking about Jason Kidd's coaching job when he may have held Luka out a little too long against Golden State the other day.
Oh, he know what he's doing. Man,
that's all you can say about that? Oh, he know what he's doing?
Wait, what was the score when he pulled him out and he held him long? Were they down? Were they up?
No, he had foul. But look, first of all, Luka was losing the ball. He had made about 2 or 3 turnovers, and he was trying to do too much.
So he was tired.
Yeah. So he needed to sit down.
Yeah, you're making excuses for one of the top players in the NBA.
I don't care who you are. You got to sit. Nobody's playing 48 minutes.
Jordan said.
What?
No, they didn't. Nobody averaged 48 minutes in history of the NBA but Will Chamberlain.
Oh, okay. All right.
Nobody else. Ever.
Yeah, sure.
So it's just how it is.
Who else, Jeff? Who else?
Well, I don't have that stat in front of me, so I really don't.
Nobody else has ever done it. It's the truth.
You're talking to our analyst right now, man. You gonna question him?
No, he's a writer.
Yes, he is, but he's also our analyst. He knows more about it than I do, for sure.
Well, you're ESPN.
Oh, so we're gonna ride that to the end of the show. We already know that. Everybody listening.
ESPN Butler.
Listen, everybody listening knows I'm ESPN-less right now. But so we don't have to keep riding that, all right?
Okay, we won't.
That's been stated at the beginning of the damn show.
Stein, hold it. ESPN, let's just move over in the corner, and we'll let the two guys with ESPN do without the ESPN lists or less.
He's just mad because I put him
laughing so hard.
Listen, he's just mad because I put him on blast about that breakfast he brought me a couple months ago. Two Jimmy Dean frozen biscuits, man. He's talking about he brought breakfast. Ain't that a blip? That's all he's mad about. But anyway, let's talk about it. What do you see, Stein? What do you see at the end of it all?
What's that?
Who's going to the championship and who's going to win it? Who do you think?
Okay, out of the West, right now, it looks like the way Jordan Poole is, he's the biggest surprise in the NBA to me in the last 4 or 5 years. I can't believe I misjudge anybody like I misjudge him. I mean, he's playing way above what anybody could ever expect from him.
You didn't have any faith in
so
him, huh?
with him playing like that, and Draymond and Steph and Clay and everybody, it's got to be Golden State out of the West. Miami, wow. I don't know. I'm going to go with Boston, even though Boston is that team that we love to hate. But if there was ever a Boston team to kind of like, this one might be it.
Yeah.
I mean, because Jordan, Jason Tatum is just spectacular.
Oh, yeah.
And he's a tough, beautiful basketball player, man.
Okay, so
6'7", he's Kobe-esque. He reminds me of Kobe. And Kobe mentored him. And when I see him, he makes me think of Kobe, and it makes me feel better.
And the defense they play.
Kobe I love dearly.
And the defense.
So, yeah, so in a way, I'm kind of living Kobe through Jason. But also like the kid, Brown is excellent, tough, sharp.
Yes.
Amazing basketball player. Doesn't make a lot of mistakes, plays the whole game. And then, but this smart kid, the defensive player of the year, man, oh my God.
Yes.
People just always downplay him. This is the way he couldn't shoot that good. He's not a great scorer. And Boston was always trying to put somebody ahead of him. They went and got Kyrie, thinking that he'd be the one. Then they went and got, what was the little left-handed guard for a minute that averaged 20 or 30 points a game? Can't think of his name now.
Man, I know exactly.
Boston went after him first.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Remember the little 5'10" kid?
Yeah.
Left-handed shooting guard.
Right.
Don't know him.
I know who you talking
Nobody
about.
knows?
Don't know him.
Oh, what's his name? Doggone it. And he got injured. He hurt his hip. But anyway, Boston went with him first.
Isaiah
he didn't work
something.
out. Then they went with Kyrie. He didn't work out. Now they went with Butler. Just gave it to Smart. Smart blossomed into the defensive player of the year. And here's Boston on the cusp of getting the chance to go to the Eastern Conference Final.
Right.
So by no means would I bet the house on it, but I personally is one of the few Boston teams that I like because I like smart grit. How could you not like him? Man, he's just a tough old son of a gun.
Okay, so but are you riding Boston because of the person or because of the team?
All of those reasons. The person and the coach.
And the coach.
I like the coach.
Right.
You don't though. I mean, man, this guy's like came out of nowhere, man.
Yeah.
Well, he was with Papa.
Out of nowhere? No, he's been an assistant coach for
But I'm
championship
saying
teams.
he wasn't a
He
head
wasn't
coach.
a head coach.
Yeah.
Man.
He wasn't a head coach.
Yeah,
Right.
all of a sudden he just
Yeah.
becomes a head coach and he's doing the job. How
Right.
long has he been a head coach?
Well, this is first
First
year.
year.
First year.
Yeah.
See, that's the kind of shit I hate. First year coaches. And with a team I can't stand.
Well, all accounts, everybody says
Oh, no, I
he's
hate
kind of an
Boston.
awesome guy. You know?
I'm not saying that he's not a good guy. I just hate first, head coaches that come in with teams I hate. If he was with a team I liked, I'd be rooting for him. But because it's with Boston, ugh.
Yeah, I know. I'm like that too. I get like that. But I don't like Miami that much neither, though.
What?
You know, I mean,
Well, they had a coach that used to be the video coordinator and stuff. Man, what the heck?
yeah, Spoelstra, man, come on.
Oh, yeah, he used to do. That's what he used to do. A video.
Well, obviously he watched enough tape to know how to
I
coach.
guess so. They put him in as a head coach. And he has.
Well-
Hey,
And we got him at
Pat Riley has not lost faith
Look,
in him yet.
when he got hired, I remember he sat down there and said, "I have ESPN, and then without ESPN, I wouldn't be here."
See, y'all going back to ESPN.
That's what Spoelstra said.
That's what Spoelstra said.
That was uncalled for, man. You could have just said you didn't have to throw in ESPN. You could have just said if I wasn't watching tape. You could have just said if I didn't see tape, Leland, you have to say ESPN. Y'all wrong. You're just wrong today, man.
It's funny. I wish I had so I could be inside you and this ESPN because I don't believe it.
I'm
I
gonna
ain't never met a brother in my life don't have ESPN.
I'm gonna tell you, Jeff.
Never.
When we get off this podcast, I'm gonna take Jeff's butt back to the TV. We're gonna turn it on. You find me ESPN. I'll buy you a turkey burger if you can find me ESPN.
Oh man.
Oh, that's the deal. A turkey burger,
I'll get
baby.
you one too, Leland.
Those my favorites.
Oh, you heard that, Leland? Leland, you heard
I
that?
heard it.
I'll get
That's
both of y'all
all.
a turkey
And I know
burger.
where to get the best ones from too, buddy.
Well, who got the best? I make my own. I buy butterball and I grill them. But who got the good ones? Who got a good one?
Man, it's called
Jeff?
Everything Turkey
Where?
in your old neighborhood on Livernois.
Livernois and what?
We don't want to give
Livernois
you too
is
much.
Elmhurst?
Livernois is in Fullerton. I don't want to.
Oh,
give,
okay.
I don't want to give you too much more. I don't want to give them too much more. Advertising.
free
Free
advertising.
advertising. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but
That's on us.
that is on us.
So,
But Everything Turkey is damn good.
Hey, brother,
yeah.
Jeff missed his calling, man. Jeff been to every restaurant in Detroit,
I
man.
know you should be a food
He
critic.
should be a
too.
restaurant critic.
He should be a food critic. You
He
know,
really should be.
sitting over
You
here.
missed your calling, though.
Look, he came-
Hey,
he
you know
came
what? I
in this
haven't
morning.
missed it because we can. Hey, I can start that at any time.
Yeah, that's true. He came in this morning talking about it. Oh man, this breakfast looks good, but you know what I had the other day? Everything turkey, best turkey burgers ever.
Hey,
So okay now, since we off the turkey burger, but if I don't have ESPN, y'all owe me a turkey burger. If I have it, I
That's
owe
a
y'all
deal.
a turkey burger. Okay,
That's a deal.
all right.
That's
Lo?
a deal.
okay.
I'll chip in on that.
No, you gotta buy me one,
Oh.
and Lo gotta buy me one.
No, you heard that.
no,
Okay, that's a deal.
All right, that's a
Ain't
deal.
no chipping because I gotta pay for it myself out of my own pocket for the two of you. So
Okay.
yeah,
All right, that's the
we
deal.
Gonna 2 to 1. All right? We're gonna double this up.
Okay.
But okay,
If he got Comcast back there, he's got to have.
I know he's got to
yeah.
have.
I'm telling you, Leland, you pay for yours, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't pay for Comcast.
Oh, that changes things.
Oh, there we go. Y'all owe
What
me
you
a
mean
turkey
it changed
burger.
the
But
time?
he said he had Comcast
Yeah, but
initially.
I told you I didn't subscribe to ESPN. I said that at the beginning. Y'all said you still gotta have
You
it.
don't have to
Okay,
subscribe.
I didn't hear
You have to
you.
subscribe to everything, Jeff.
No, you don't.
Not you because you got a Fire Stick, motherfucker.
No, I'm talking about the regular cable. I didn't have to subscribe for it. Stein has regular cable. He didn't have to subscribe for ESPN.
Didn't you have to subscribe it For
I don't think so. I just got like
Basic
basic
cable.
package, I thought. But see, he said his is bootleg.
There's no bootleg Comcast cable.
you know,
Well,
you got
that's
the
what I
Fire
heard.
Stick,
He
man.
said he ain't subscribing to it.
You got the Fire Stick. I don't have Fire Stick, and I have basic Comcast.
That's all you need is
But
basic.
So you paying for Comcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what the hell is basic Comcast? It's just tiddlywinks.
Listen, the only thing I can look at is some regular channels, and anything from 300 to 310.
Well, look, ESPN is on 28. So you good.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, we're gonna go look. Trust me, I've gone through my TV set. I've gone through my listings. I know what I have and what I don't have. Okay. You think?
Okay.
I think you're being cheated.
Yeah, I think
might
you're
be.
being cheated too.
Well, if I'm being cheated, that's another
Actually,
thing.
I think you've been cheated on both ends, on the cable end and on the TV end. You must not have a good TV.
I got a good TV, man. What are you talking about?
All
I got a
right,
pretty
well,
good TV,
all right, we'll see. Then we will see.
Okay, so anyway, screw y'all about this. So who do we have going to it, Leland?
He already said.
Well, I'm thinking out of the West, we got Golden
Golden
State.
State, right? And you
Out
want
of the
Boston.
East, I'm going to roll with Boston.
Okay, Jeff.
Even though
Go
that's
ahead.
up in there.
Who you got, Jeff?
Out of the West, I got Golden State.
Okay.
Out of the East, I'm going with Boston.
Jeez. Okay, I got to be the wrench then in the operation. I feel Golden State. I don't want them to go, but you know they up 2-0 right now, and they're a tough team to beat. I have to go with Golden State for that, but I'm gonna go with the Heat.
The Heat?
I'm gonna go
Why?
with the Heat.
Why Heat?
I like
Why?
the Heat because I like the Heat. I like Jimmy Butler, and I guess that's a one guy decision. And I hate Boston.
He hates Boston.
That's the biggest.
And he hasn't
reason.
seen either of them play. So
I have seen them a couple of times.
Okay.
On regular TV,
On regular TV.
on regular channels, but I
On
haven't been able to
ESPN.
see them on ESPN.
Let's.
You know what the irony is of Boston? Because of those Larry Bird years, almost all the black basketball people did
With
begin
me.
to hate Boston
Yeah,
because they separated Bird, Magic so along race lines, even though they didn't want nothing of it.
yeah.
But unfortunately, America just stuck on race so hard they can't get beyond it.
Well, you know, it's like you said. Go ahead.
Yeah, but Boston actually is historic as hell.
Yeah,
I mean, they had the first black coach. Bill Russell was the first black coach of any sport there in Boston. He was a player coach.
To give it to Bill
Player
Russell.
coach. That's right.
Wait a minute, you ain't got to give nobody shit.
Listen,
He's the only one in the history of the league.
He don't care if your butt to 10 titles. You need to give him.
It don't matter. The right thing doesn't always happen.
You
The
right.
right thing would have been for Isaiah to be on that damn Olympic team,
Yeah.
but then it happened
Well, Stein is
because
mad
there was
about that.
no logical reason for him not being on it.
Dang, Stan. Stein, you pissed off about that, aren't
Yeah, without what I am. Yeah, because Isaiah earned everything.
you?
You know,
Yeah, he did.
I mean, he actually won the NCAA, high school, pros. Ain't many people have done that. You know,
And
and he
the
had
only
a chance to be that guy to win the Olympics,
High
high school, college, and
pro.
NBA.
And who
I
was
think there's
that?
only a couple people.
And who was that guy who did it?
Magic.
Magic.
Who else did that shit?
Did Jordan do
I
it?
think Michael's ass.
Michael did it.
Yeah.
He won in college. He
Yeah.
won in high school.
Yeah, he won in college.
And
Yeah,
high
he
school.
did.
Yeah, he won in high
Yeah.
school.
I don't know about high school.
No,
I don't know about high school neither.
I thought he won in high school.
But I don't think because he wasn't. Shit, hell, he didn't even make the team.
Right. He barely. Right.
Yeah, it's his sophomore year in high school.
He wasn't that.
He didn't make He didn't make the varsity team.
No, he didn't
He
make
made
the
the
varsity
JV
team.
team, and then he was promoted to the varsity team. But I think he won.
That's
it.
how it goes, though.
No, but he was trying out for the
JV varsity.
you drunk bastard. He was trying out.
We don't go varsity JV.
I know, but he was trying out for the varsity team, didn't make it, and they made the JV team. Then
Right. He
then
got cut from the varsity.
Okay,
team.
he didn't make it. Cut didn't make it. It's the same thing, Jeff.
It's the same thing.
Am I wrong, Leland? With
No,
my
not wrong on this
ESPN
one.
You're not wrong. I know. I agree with you. I agree with you. Cut.
So anyway, we're gonna have to look that up to see if he made it or not. But we out of time, Stein.
All right,
Jeff,
brother.
we out of time.
Wait a minute. One more second, Stein. One more
Yes,
second.
sir.
Please
Yes,
put
sir.
your information. What's your information
Oh,
where
right.
people can read some of your articles and?
Oh yeah, just let's go to Leland Stein and just put it in there, and it'll come up. It should come up.
Put it in where? Google.
Yeah. Anywhere.
I mean,
just put it on the internet.
Put it in anywhere.
You like Leland
Yeah,
Stein?
on the internet.
You don't have a website or email?
Yeah. It is. Oh, it's LEL Stein3.com.
Okay, that'll help.
Thank you, Stein.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you. Sir.
Have you been drinking
Thank
on
you,
the air
brother.
too?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Oh, okay. Hey, Stein, thanks a lot. Leland Stein.
Hey, thanks, brother.
Thank you for joining
Appreciate
us
y'all.
on the hook, man.
Hey.
And we got, you are our sports correspondent
And analyst.
and writer from the hook. Mr. Leland Stein. My name is Jeff Lowe. That's Keith, ESPN-less Butler. And I'm Jeff Lowe.
You're a cold brother, man.
And remember,
Cold brother.
if they ask you, where'd you catch that? Just tell them you caught it on the hook.
Peace, everybody. We'll talk to you soon.